Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Uh, how's life?
Fine.
Hope you all guys have been charged up pretty well indeed.
Mm.
Uh, Friends, to start with, we'll be discussing today on Powerlink. But prior to that,
Mm.
let's be very clear whatever we have done till date. To start with, I would like to ask Shantanu. The earlier episode we have gone through defining our this thing outlook, outcomes and subsequent ultimate outcomes by the process of INCRED system. Now, after we gone through the INCRED system, do we find any more challenges?
The INCRED system itself has thrown some challenges.
Absolutely.
So there was a section for challenges which we really had to pass our decisions or outcomes through.
Mhm.
So we are aware of some of the challenges that may come. Yes.
Now, if the question arises like that, we are in the process of defining our outcomes. So, as we are defining gradually, first of all, we, scan through the INCRED system that we have just followed last time. Now, after INCRED system, there are, say for instance, your, first outcome, the first outcome that you have set it across, and it is, what is it?
Quit smoking.
Quit smoking. So, as far as INCRED system, you are quite confident right now, and you have well defined what are the process for immediate or taking some time to
I
leave this job.
won't say I have defined the steps yet,
Okay.
but
Okay,
what
please.
I know is that
Yes.
yes. So this is an outcome that I need. I have more or less set the timelines at
Mhm.
least.
Mhm.
That by this time I want to quit smoking.
Mhm.
Okay, that has been defined.
Mhm.
And I have also identified the challenges that may be thrown to me
Mhm.
if I have to really do it. Okay, so
Right.
that way it's very understandable why I want to quit it. I want to have a healthy life, that's why I want to quit it. So that is intelligible. Okay, then I'm talking
Wonderful.
about
Wonderful.
navigable. So I know that I'm going to quit within next 3 months. So that way my timeline is also set. That means N of INCRED,
Mhm.
that is also
Well defined.
taken care of. Then we have C, which is the challenges. So the challenges that I see is it's an addiction. So I have to leave the addiction.
So, what is an encode that coming up into our mind whenever addiction comes?
Yeah, for me the encode will be I am addicted to cigarettes.
And
That is the
Give
encode.
me the subsequent e-code of it.
I think that I am stronger than that to be slave to an addiction.
Absolutely. So subsequently, the encodes that we are, if any encodes we are still having in our back of the mind, we should come up with a subsequent encode
Right.
to get rid of the challenges.
Right.
Now, this is a further refining, or defining our outcomes in the line of the process of transformation.
Yeah.
Now, at this moment, do you find the same kind of a challenge furthermore, by means of achieving, in the process of achieving your outcomes?
Yes.
Any kind of an encodes that coming up into your mind still after all this process of INCRED?
It has reduced actually.
Got to be. Got to be. That
Yes,
is the-
records
that is the
are
beauty.
reducing. I'm thinking more positively, achieving my outcomes. I've gone through the INCRED process one by one. I've defined my outcomes properly. I've defined my timelines, the challenges I will face, and my outcomes should be real, and it should be exact. So I'm on the way to already on the way to achieve my outcomes.
Absolutely. In actually the purpose of discussing or exercising this activity is that if there is still any kind of encodes have been coming up into our back of the mind, we should have to have the subsequent e-codes
Right.
to overcome it.
Right.
So whatever the challenges are coming into our process, it should not be, it should not act upon us. It should be well taken care of. Now, say for instance, the outcomes are well defined right now.
Yeah.
Now, what we will do, we will go to our next sessions, that is the power wave. Power wave is nothing but just the following steps which will help us from point A to point B. If we are in say right now at the point A, we have well-defined outcomes with us. We know what we want. Now what we want is point B to be accomplished. Now to accomplish point up to the point B, there are certain steps. As for the system, it should not be more than 5 steps and it should not be less than 2 steps. So sometimes it may have happens to take a step to start up with, you take only 1 step, fair enough. But it would also take more than 1 steps. It is also welcome, but it's not more than 5 steps. So say for instance, Shantanu, to start with you only, in your first outcome to quit smoking, what are the steps or the power leaves you think or you should consider?
Okay, as far as the first one is concerned, I should stop purchasing packets.
Great.
So to start with, I may just purchase individual cigarettes and smoke if I'm not able to leave it.
So it's your first power leave.
Yeah, that's the
What's
first
second?
one. Stopping purchase of packets. Second is reduce my current consumption of 20.
Fair enough. As simple as that. Fair enough.
So I have broken down into weeks. So in the first week, I want to come down from 20 to 15, then subsequent week 10. And
So
then
reduction.
5.
Reduction
So,
of
yeah.
the frequency.
Yeah.
What else?
Reduction of frequencies. Third is that when I go out, okay, I have already stopped carrying cigarettes. Third one is that there are certain kind of events that trigger my yearning for cigarettes.
Mhm.
Like for example, taking tea.
Mm-hmm.
So usually after I take tea or coffee,
Mm.
I feel like having a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
So those kind of stigmas that are there, I need to control that. So maybe I will reduce having tea.
So reductions of the reducing the number of times of taking
Triggers,
tea.
number of triggers.
So triggers you are reducing.
I'm trying to
So-
reduce the occurrence of the triggers.
Fair
I'm not
enough.
saying that I'm not going to drink tea at all. So maybe if I have tea 5 times a day, I will reduce it to 2 times a day.
Beautiful. That is very much specific
Okay.
and that is very much clear. Anything else? Because we ultimately want to achieve the outcome,
Yeah.
final outcome.
So if I go by my second power step, so for every week I have that.
Mm.
So by the 4th week,
Mm.
I should be able to come down to 1
Mm.
and then finally quit it.
Absolutely. Shantanu has exactly given an exact example to us. Like he has not only set it up his power wave, he has duly checked it with the incurrent process.
Right.
Actually, it takes hard. He has already had the homework. I congratulate Shantanu for the beautiful, homework he has already been done. In case of you, do you have such kind of a planned power list that you have had
Yes,
right now?
my outcome is to have a technical study, doing a technical study. So for that, first power limb is procuring the technical books actually.
Okay.
This is the first power limb. These are some costly books are there, so not available. So I have searched for in the market and I've procured all those books. Now set a timeline that how much topics I will cover every month.
Great.
Then
That is your second power.
second
Fair enough.
planning part, and then third
Now
is
there is a basic difference between a planning and a power leave. Planning is something that it is on the book itself. But
Right.
power leave is some action oriented. We are in the transformation system. We don't, do the planning or positive kind of stuff. We'll do some activities. These are the terms that he, like Shantanu has just, described to us. He has not said this will be done. He said I will be doing. So something like that, it should come up. If you are planning for the study material, you have to purchase. So you have already been taken a step to purchase book. From
Yes.
where?
From Amazon. From
Okay,
Amazon.
done. Period. What is the next step?
Next step is I have procured the softwares.
So you have
And
procured the
installing
software. Whether you procured it or not, but that should be something like that you have already done.
Right, I have already done. And after that, I'm going through the books
Okay.
every day,
Okay.
and I have
The char even without sugar.
I have to increase the time share. I mean, devote the time I have to devote to these studies. So I have started going to office at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
So I get a buffer time of say 3 to 4 hours to 5
Fabulous.
hours.
Fabulous.
I devote the time entirely to my studies and then I jump into my office work.
So how many steps you have said that was?
So
Actually, I
I-
was confused about.
So 3 to 4 steps.
3 to 4 steps. So what is your ultimate outcome?
Yes.
Have you have reached by means of this power list?
So I'm just in the process of reaching there.
No, you see, whether, I don't care whether you reach or you don't, but your process
Yes.
should be like this. That your entire process should push you towards your ultimate
Right,
outcome.
it is pushing me towards my
Fine.
outcome.
So what is your ultimate outcome?
To become technically competent
So
person.
have you have identified the final step before reaching your ultimate outcome?
Yes, at least 3 to 4 books on the complicated niche technology I have to learn within a 1 year span. So I'm on the process of developing those skill sets.
Absolutely. Now, to be very precise,
Yes.
as we have already been gone through the process of taking power lifts,
Right.
means a small baby tiny step will help us to reach towards our goal, outcome, final outcome. Instead of goal, I must check the word. Now, do we have already gone through the each and every power step as far as the inbuilt system that is intelligible, that is navigable, that is realistic? Then what comes?
And so-
Challenge,
Challenge,
obviously,
yes,
whether
challenge.
facing any challenge or not. Then exact, and the last one is
Yes, my outcomes have gone through this input process. I've
so
defined
it will just take 5 minutes for each and every power tip. Because why? Inbuilt system will lead you to the exact formations of the process itself, which will help you ultimately to reach you to the outcomes, final outcomes.
Right.
So friends, it's been wonderful talking to you guys, and we have successfully completed this, challenge as well as the power lift section.